Arawat is in Anantnag at the hospital there, and Zinat, our Kashmir bureau chief, is in Pahalgam. Arawat, first to you in Anantnag, how many people are there? How many injured? How many have been declared dead? And how many are going through treatment? What is their condition?
Arnab, right now we are here at in the ward of the GMC Anantnag. I'll request my Vijay to take you through these visuals. These are the visuals here in the GMC Anantnag. As of now, 10 to 15 people are here.
Put the camera away. Put the camera away. Arawat, don't go inside the hospital.
आप मुझे बताइए क्या हुआ था तब exactly?
अभी टाइम का पता नहीं था, बस गोलियों की आवाज़ आई और हम आगे आगे निकलते जा रहे थे अपने आप को बचाने के लिए। बाकी गेट इतना छोटा था कि वहाँ से दो लोग जा ही नहीं सकते थे, और वहाँ पे कोई सिक्योरिटी गार्ड या कुछ भी ऐसा कुछ भी प्रबंध नहीं था कि हमको वो बचा पाते। हमको अपने आप को ही बचाना ही था।
Thank you very much for speaking. This is the outside the hospital in the GMC Anantnag here. Also, we will take you through these visuals in the GMC Anantnag, but we have been told by the sources that the casualty figures may go up after an hour. Also, we have been told that the senior officers from the Jammu and Kashmir Police and Intelligence Chief have already arrived here at Anantnag.
Yeah.
And also, the situation is very much crucial as of now. Also, we have been told that the 15 individuals have been admitted here in the GMC Anantnag. Also, few of them have been airlifted to Army Hospital for the advanced treatment in the Srinagar. But as of now, the situation is very much terrible here. We have seen this is the attack which comes after the abolition of Article 370. It clearly indicates also the frustration among the terrorist groups. Also, we have seen that the spike in the figures of the tourists, that we have seen that the good numbers of the tourists are visiting to Jammu and Kashmir after the abrogation of Article 370. It also clearly indicates that the frustration among the terrorist organizations that now they are targeting the tourists here in the Kashmir Valley. As of now, you can see here in the visuals that the Jammu and Kashmir police and other paramilitary security forces are here.
I will come back to you. That's Arawat from Anantnag. I'd like to go across to you, Zinat. Now, Zinat, this particular area where the tourists have been targeted and killed, first of all, we're told about 50 to 60 plus tourists were there, and there was spray bullets which were fired, and there were children also which were there. But what makes it tourists very vulnerable in this Baisaran Valley is that the area is only approachable on foot or on horseback. So you cannot even get away from this place fast. Can you tell us about what you know about the incident when the terrorists opened fire, all the details of the terror attack itself?
What I am picking from the sources that it is a 8 number of terrorists who have carried this attack. 4 have fired upon this group of the tourists indiscriminately, and the 4 were keeping an eye that nobody approaches to this very particular site. Another thing is that this incident has taken place on the weekdays when most of the local population are busy with their work, with their office, with the school and other day-to-day life, and mostly the local population visit this place during weekends. So it definitely indicates that the Pakistani terrorists chose weekday only to target the tourists who are coming to the Kashmir Valley, which is a big question. The kind of recce that has been done in this area, the terrorists who have been coming to the place, because this is not an incident in one of the incident where such kind of a big attack has carried by the terrorists. This what we are picking, these Pakistani terrorists have come through Kishtwar Ridge, because Kishtwar connects you to the Anantnag, and they were the Pakistani terrorists who had carried this very strike. Although we see the deployment in Pahalgam at present, but the higher regions needs much more deployment, more coyotes need to be rushed in order to avoid these kind of incidents in future. Although we are picking that the Home Minister will be making his night stay in Srinagar, he will be heading to Raj Bhavan for an for an important meeting, and in the morning he will head back to Delhi. As of now, we see the critical situation on the ground, and I'll ask my Vijay Mubashir to show you that the ambulances are now coming down carrying those who have been injured in this attack. In fact, the ambulances are supported also by the police vehicles. That tells you that the operation in Pahalgam is still on. Although the temperature in Pahalgam has gone drastically down, it is still more cold in Pahalgam, but we see the foot soldiers on the ground, and far as to maintain the security scenario, we see that the more forces are being rushed. The deployment number in Pahalgam has been increased. The Naka points have also been enhanced, because in the upper reaches the operation has been launched to see that the terrorists, the Pakistani terrorists who carried this very attack, they are at least nabbed or neutralized. So all the forces are in action, but the bigger challenge for the administration at present is to those who have received the critical injuries, at least their lives are saved.
Yeah. We are also going across to Gursimran. Gursimran is at the police control room in Jammu, which is monitoring the situation out here. Now, what more details are available there? Ladies and gentlemen, I can tell you that Indian Army's Victor Force, Special Forces, J&K, Special Operations Group, CRPF, 116 Battalion are all a part of a joint operation right now. But what more details do you have, Gursimran?
Yeah, Arnab, right now we are at the police control room in Jammu. Here you will see that a high-level security assessment meeting has been called in, that is now being headed by the Divisional Commissioner of Jammu, Ramesh Kotwal, and also
I have
IGP
with
of Jammu
us,
Zone, Bhimsen Tuti.
I'm sorry, I'm just intervening right now. I have Pallavi on with us on the phone line. She lost her husband Manjunath. We spoke about Manjunath just a while back. Pallavi, this is Arnab here. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Pallavi, my deepest condolences on your loss. Can you please tell me, Pallavi, where are you right now? And
right now I'm in Pahalgam Mountain Villa Hotel. Pahalgam Mount Hotel. All tourists we are here.
And I just want you to tell me what happened, if you can share with us at that point of time what they said.
My husband, myself, and my son have went to Kashmir trip on 19th. 3 days, everything was very nice. Today we came to Pahalgam.
Yes.
Hello. Today
Yes.
we came to Pahalgam, and we were in that mini Switzerland point is there now. So we went there. Just within 5 minutes, we could hear some these bullets firing sound. We thought it was army's some words, army's training something. We thought everyone we thought like that. But when I turned, all were running. I was with my son, but when I turned at my husband, just he was shot dead. Just one bullet, and that man, that terrorist, जिस बंदे ने मेरे पति को मारा ना, वो वही जा रहा था. मैंने उसे बोला, मुझे भी मारो, तूने मेरे पति को मारा. मेरे सन में भी बोला, तो उसने हमें नहीं मारा. उसने बोला मोदी को बोलो.
उसने क्या बोला?
उसने बोला नहीं, मोदी को बोलो, कहकर चला गया वहां से.
मोदी को बोलो. He took the Prime Minister's name.
Yes. Sir, and just I want to tell you, so many media calls are coming. Even my phone is not in charge condition. So I'll cut the phone, sir.
Yes,
please.
Pallavi ji, thank you very much. My deepest condolences. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, that is Pallavi, and that is the image of her with Manjunath. And she's given us an account of what happened. You just see the kind of cowards these are, General Bakshi, कि इन्होंने कहा कि आपने मेरे हस्बैंड को मारा. मंजुनाथ है, 47-year-old. आपने मेरे हस्बैंड को मारा. आप मुझे मारो. Look at the brave way in which she confronted the terrorist. And the terrorist said, आप जाके मोदी को बोलो. So this is an open dare by a coward, and an Indian lady says, you killed my husband, you kill me. And he goes away, he runs away like a coward. He says, Aap Modi ko bolo. He's not able to even face her. Now, we have some Pakistani guests, but I'll excuse Irshad today. I've already sent a message to the group because of his indiscriminate language, which is not appropriate at this time. My team should be sensitive on the choice of Pakistani guests on days like this. Please act. I said please act immediately. Now, General Bakshi, there is no question that is really required in a circumstance like this. These are innocent. They were tourists, men, women, and children. This is a picnic spot. And these are not paramilitary forces. These are not security forces. The place which is targeted is where you can only approach on horseback. So you know if children and women come there, they can't go away. And then the man kills, the terrorist kills a tourist and tells his wife, "Jaake Modi ko bolo." General Bakshi.
Look, Arnab, I am outraged. Right? This has happened once too many times. All right? You slaughter innocent women and children. You slaughter unarmed tourists. You know, and then you dare the Prime Minister. I hope he's heard it. This is unacceptable. And if Pakistan thinks they can get the hell away with it, well, I think we are a nation of bloody eunuchs. That's what you are. All right? Since morning, what has happened to your situational awareness? Since morning, we were told 1 killed, 1 wounded, 2 wounded, then 8, then 20. And now the truth is coming out. Well, you've asked for it. If there's any sense of self-respect left in this country, I didn't think it was appropriate occasion to have any Pakistani gloat over this grief of innocent Indians. But if you think you can get away with it, you got a thing coming. If you think that we will, just go after those 4 or 8 terrorists, you got a thing coming, boy. We don't need a surgical strike. We don't need an airstrike. We want POK.
Absolutely, complete and total.
We want POK. Are you listening, sir?
We've just been told that the Pakistanis have also killed.
Any self-respect,
we are also told that the Pakistanis have also killed an Israeli national, General KK, and they have also killed an Italian national. So the Pakistanis have carried out another global massacre. This country has to be dealt with very differently, and I think this is like after 26/11. This is a post-26/11, post-Pulwama moment. And we have to be clear, one Balakot, one surgical strike, 2 fighter jets going in will not make a difference. Media management will not work. Ladies and gentlemen, we have pictures of Manju Nath's family, a 47-year-old innocent tourist who till a few days back was there on the Dal Lake with his wife, shot at in front of his wife, husband killed, and the coward Pakistani terrorist says, "Jaake Modi ko bolo." ये पाकिस्तानी कायर इनके सामने तो हमारी फौज एक बार खड़ी हो जाए तो भाग के जाते हैं, मगर ये कह रहे हैं मोदी को बोलो, तो फिर जवाब देने का समय आ गया है. 1 minute. Jawab should be very, 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 very forward-looking, very strategic, and very final. This is not going to be a surgical strike moment anymore, and nor can we have, delayed diplomacy, right? And nor can we try a dialogue. We must first act and then do what we have to do. Because Israelis, I'm told, are already contacting us. And everyone is regretting what has happened. I'm sure the Chinese will not be able to support the Pakistanis on this for what they have done. And they've claimed responsibility. You see, the most important thing is The Lashkar-e-Taiba has claimed responsibility. Lashkar-e-Taiba is operating from Pakistan.
Lashkar-e-Taiba is banned in
The
Pakistan.
Lashkar-e-Taiba is operating from Pakistan.
It's declared as a
The Lashkar-e-Taiba is operating from goddamn Pakistan.
When you are saying Lashkar-e-Taiba,
declared
JNKK.
entity.
they are now too much rage. You know, this will not carry on like this. I feel we are all impromptu. We are not able to do it what we should do it. Asim Munir, 2 days back, talking about two-nation theory. It is not terrorist action, it is a jihad. It is jihad on you. He is talking about two-nation theory, and it happens after 3 days. It is an open challenge to the nation. I feel that I have served 37, 40 years in the armed forces. Today I'm feeling that I didn't serve to that army, which can take 20 dead bodies of these, and we just talk on
Be careful.
television.
Don't overdo it.
We
Yeah, you
take
don't even
out
need.
we will take out our heart here on your. Please send me there. If the nation is, I'm ready to go. These people just can't last 48 hours more than that. Not only POK, get rid of Pakistan. And Pakistan's death has come. If we'll take it and pass it like this, what happened in Riyasi, if we will take it, it is not tokenism. We can't do it one strike of Balakot. We can't do one strike of one day. It has to be done.
The video also, the video, 1 minute, Raja, 1 minute. First of all, the video suggests religious segregation was done. This is on the line.
It's
So
not terrorism.
the video suggests that religious segregation was done. Nobody who goes through an attack like this makes up facts. And we want to be clear, I'm not in a mood for casual strategic conversations with Pakistani guests, so my production team can, for God's sake, give me a break. I do not want to see a single smiling face tonight. I want to be very clear with my production team. Do your job properly. Don't infuriate me further. Do not do that. Take them off. I'm not in a frame of mind to meet any chai drinking Pakistani guests smiling and looking into a camera. Does my editorial team not get the message? For tonight, I don't even want to open the phone calls tonight, viewers, because I know what you feel, and I think I speak for you. This dilly-dallying approach is not working in this country. And eyewitnesses said that a person was killed on suspicion of not being a Muslim. Eyewitness and victim says, मैं यहाँ पर थी, भेलपुरी खा रही थी, मेरा पति साइड में था, एक इंसान आया, उसने गोली मार दी, उसने बोला कि शायद मुस्लिम नहीं है, इसलिए गोली मार दी. And the victims are saying, मेरे पति को बचाओ, please call for help. And I want to say tonight with firmness and conviction, there can be no dilution in our response anymore. The people of this country have a voice, and the people of this country must learn to speak so loud that the government listens to our voice tonight. We cannot look the other way, can we, General Bakshi, and say we don't need to care about Pakistan. We need to care about Pakistan in the way, the kind of caring that this country deserves, General Bakshi. People are so angry tonight. And I don't know why we have to do this. We be a developed country. We build the biggest infrastructure. We buy big planes. We buy fighter planes. We spend thousands of crores on defense equipment, increase our defense budget. But at this point, we need to understand that TRF is the same group that targeted pilgrims. 9 pilgrims were killed, and several others were injured after their bus came from fire in Jammu on the afternoon of 9th June 2024. And I remember, General Bakshi, I have never felt angrier as on that evening. I was in Rashtrapati Bhavan watching Prime Minister Modi being sworn in for his 3rd term when the news came, and the timing was clear, and I came out and I said very clearly that the message the Pakistanis are giving is that if you have a nationalist government, we will target you more. Our nationalist government, the Prime Minister, we all know what we've been through. Now what do we need to do? General Shukla, what do we need to do? How do we need to deal with this situation? Pakistanis won't change.
Well, three short points, Arnab. One is, as the details are coming out, there's no doubt that it is, cowardly, dastardly, ghastly. And if that religious targeting bit is true, it is inexcusable. The second point is that terror is back, pretty evident from the events of the latter half of 2024, all the stuff that we've seen over the last month, right from Aknoor, Kheri Battal, right up to Pahalgam now, that the Pakistan terror machine, is back in business. So I would agree with General Bakshi that this is a time for a very solid military response. And from the indications that I get, Prime Minister speaking to the Home Minister in Jeddah, Home Minister flying to Srinagar, the Army Chief briefing the Raksha Mantri, it is my hunch that something very solid is on the way. And Pakistan has horribly miscalculated this time.
Yes. Well, I mean, General Bakshi, should I open the lines, General Bakshi? I think I'll open the lines. I want to hear you. I don't think I have any Pakistani guests on tonight, but if Raja is there, is he there? The fact of the matter is, this is the Lashkar-e-Taiba, and the Pakistanis, in order to safeguard the coward Hafiz Saeed, has created the front of resistance and made this name called TRF to try and get some legitimacy and hide their jihadi credentials. Now, TRF is banned under UAPA, Lashkar is banned in Pakistan. But we have to go beyond semantics now, no, General Bakshi? I'm told tonight 27 people have been killed. I'm told tonight, and we are being very safe. We're being very careful. We're being very considerate, General Bakshi. We're not putting an official death toll before we get it in our hands. But we can't hide the truth that this is deep infiltration into the heart of Kashmir. You know what is happening on the Kishtwar, Doda Ridge. You've served there, General Bakshi. There has to be local support. And there has to be deep infiltration. Deep infiltration. And clear planning. And we've not done anything since the last surgical strike. We feel we're going to grow as an economy and Pakistan will disintegrate. It won't on its own. We feel they will vaporize. They won't on their own. General Bakshi, it will need some direct action this time.
Absolutely right you are, Arnab. Can I use your good offices to make a few appeals? Right? During COVID, this army, for 3 years, there was no recruitment. Our forces were cut down by 180,000. Who did it? What about the threat assessment? You saved money. You saved money to get these people killed, damn you. I fought in Kishtwar. 3 years, Arnab. We had that area totally under control. Now that poor sector 9 sector RR, those boys are being asked to look after 2 sectors because somebody felt manpower is not needed. Damn you! It's needed if you want to fight in the mountains. It's needed if you want to fight the terrorists in hills and mountains and jungles. It is needed if you've got a Bangladesh pain in the neck now, in addition to China and Pakistan.
Open the lines.
Which genius chose to cut this army down? Which genius chose to cut the size of this army? For God's sake, smell the coffee. You've got wars coming, right? You might talk of Aman ki Asha. Shove it up where the sun don't shine. God damn you. You can't do this to us. You can't do this to our boys. Let them fight. Unloosen their damn hands. All right? Whatever you have to spend, get your Jaguars. Get your Jaguars out of the way. Get your Rafales. Get your 5th generation fighters. Get more of your ATAGs, which you are making at home. Don't buy just 300. You need 1,300. Get ready to fight, boy.
Read the signal.
You've been talking of taking POK.
Sir, we have
Please
experts
take
tonight.
it.
Viewers, we have three great generals of our country tonight. Lieutenant General Raj Shukla, former army commander. Major General G.D. Bakshi and Major General K.K. Sinha. I don't think we can need three finer minds. My point is, General Shukla, what did Asim Munir say? When there was a convention for overseas Pakistanis on 17th, he went on a rant against Hindus. He went on a rant against Hindus. He said, our religion is different. Our customs are different. Our traditions are different. Our thoughts are different. Our ambitions are different. That's why there was a two-nation theory. It was a belief that we are two nations, not one. It's a clear Hindu-Muslim distinction. He's making it not an India-Pakistan issue. He's making it a Hindu versus Muslim issue. And on the sidelines, what happens is, Shehbaz Sharif asks for talks. We need to talk. We must have dialogue. And 2 weeks back, there's a flag meeting. I mean, are we being taken for a goddamn ride here? Armies of India and Pakistan, and we are very happy, the Lutyens Club is very happy. Oh, you know, there's a flag meeting. There's a brigade commander level flag meeting in Poonch. We are discussing how to manage the border collaboratively. Are we missing the wood for the trees, sir? Are we losing our focus, sir?
You know, General Bakshi was my instructor many years back in Staff College. So let me take off from what he's saying. This is another wake-up call. If I may make a larger point, then I'll come to Asim Munir, to realize that our security situation is extremely grim. Just 2 minutes. China, the military component of the power differential is $450 billion. What General Bakshi said, look at the Bangladesh area. As part of strategic design, you now have Lal Munirhat in the proximity of Chicken's Neck, the ISI chief traveling there. Look deeper into Myanmar. Those instability with the reducing footprint of the Janta, you have Chinese inroads. Pakistan, it's just not only collusivity with China, it is Turkey, a drone superpower. So we really need to, look at our national security apparatus, up defense spending, up our deterrence. What is a couple of $1 billion for deterrence? So
Nothing.
That's the larger point that he's making, and I agree with him entirely. Coming back to Asim Munir's speech, you see, for a while, it appeared that, some sense was being driven into the Pakistanis when General Bajwa spoke of geoeconomics. With Asim Munir, he's back. He pulls out the rusted arrow of terror from his statecraft when he's running out of options. We were talking of POK. आप देखिए बलूचिस्तान में क्या हो रहा है, खैबर पख्तूनख्वा में क्या हो रहा है. Pakistan is fragmenting. POK तो ऐसे ही चलाएगा हमारे पास. But, so the point is that the military instrument has to be kept constantly nourished. What General Bakshi said, air power. Our stealth-enabled offensive air power, a drone missile force, AD topology, these are very serious issues. And amongst this terror threat is not vanishing. So we need a very cool, calibrated, but strong response to this. This is no time to talk, as some people were arguing. This is a time to act. And therefore, the last point that I would like to make is that given our security situation, the instrument of force must be central to our strategic calculus, and it must be kept nourished and resourced. That should be this is another wake-up call.
So why are we keeping the pretense of a conversation? Why do we feel international pressure? Why did we need to have an election? Why did we need to include the separatists into the electoral process? Why did we need to put Omar Abdullah in office? Why did we need to give Mehbooba Mufti a renewed voice? Why do we have to bother about breaking some people from the Hurriyat and bringing them into the mainstream? What do we gain by doing these kind of things? This is tinkering. This is politics. This is not internal security. Why Why do we need to meet the Pakistani army? Why do we need to have 2 border level meetings, brigadier level meetings between the Pakistani army and us? Are we trying to get an international headline thinking this helps Pakistan, General KK? Pakistan says, oh, we are cooperating on every front. These are some locals who are killing Indians. You know, and we are too happy trying to be goody-goody before the world. We got a process going on with Pakistan. We need no process with Pakistan. We need no process with Pakistan. We need to deal with them, not just tactically, but strategically. It can't be enough. I wish we were killing the terrorists in Pakistan. These anonymous people killing terrorists in Pakistan, good. Some people may be happy, but it doesn't solve the problem. It doesn't solve the problem, sir.
Absolutely. Arnab, just give me a minute. You see, what we are going to do in future, how we will do it, how we will tackle, that is not the point. The point is not that, you know, the
brand them, BBGs. Yes,
see,
please.
Today when we sit, whether we have got a banner to go, fix our banner and go, we have to go for it. Why we have got missile forces? Why we have got so much standing army? Today we have to prove it. We can't say.
And one more thing. One word from Mehbooba Mufti now, or her daughter, saying that, oh, this proves that 370 should not have been removed. Lock them up. Lock them up.
Put President.
I don't know what we are trying to prove by being extra democratic in Kashmir.
There is no point on having this. You can't say this elected government. They are not doing the job the way it's supposed to be done. Today, the president rule has to be imposed. We have to carry out today, not wait for 1 month and then strike. Even we can't, you know, ceasefire is on. You are talking about the flag meeting brigade level. What that we are holding the 20, you know, that is 21st.
Don't tell me do what you want, please. Don't disturb me.
The ceasefire, that has to go. Why our guns are not blazing? You do not have our plans ready. You do not wait for your plan to unroll. You can't carry out meeting and carry on. It has happened on 7th of, you know, when in Riyasi the people were killed. We had the same meeting, same SOP. People coming, going over there and then doing nothing. You don't act like this. 7th October.
Sir, the only ways to make Pakistan pay, sir. Sir, the only ways to make Pakistan pay.
Arnab,
we are not making them pay. Our diplomacy and our foreign policy are not focused on targeting Pakistan anymore. We are not looking at Pakistan as an integral element of our foreign policy. Or of our, you know, we're not hitting them far enough. We're sort of we're keeping them engaged, and we believe they'll play the global game. We should play the global game, Samar Pal Tour with us tonight. But what is happening on the ground? Viewers, our calls are open tonight. Yeah, Samar. And we need breaking news inputs. Yeah.
I have operated in this area in 2018 and 19 for Op Shiva. Now, coming to the actual point, was the JK police sleeping? When you know that it is the peak of tourist season, why was there no presence of JKP? Not a single security personnel was deployed in the key areas of the tourists. Is this the responsibility given to Umar Abdullah? Was he elected the chief minister to have this done? 10 minutes, firing continued, non-stop. Terrorists walked up to every
Omar Abdullah should be thrown out.
Tourist.
Omar Abdullah should be thrown out. The man should never have been made chief minister. We are compromising the lives of our people by trusting this man and this family, which can never be trusted. Omar Abdullah. Tourists were weeping. Tourists were weeping and asking for help. There was no deployment. Does Omar Abdullah not know? And I'm asking you tonight, the Jammu and Kashmir police officials, all of them are so close to the Omar Abdullah government. QRT and deployment comes from the JK police. The JK police chief does not listen
There
to
is
the
one more
15
report.
corps chief. Let me tell you the truth. The JK
Arnab-
police chief does not listen to the 15 corps chief. The JK police chief is doing his own politics, being close to Omar. And the loophole, Omar Abdullah should be sacked, stems from the JK police's lackadaisical approach. Omar just wants to do central government chamchagiri
There
once
is
in a
one more
while.
input,
The
Arnab.
Jammu and Kashmir police has taken a back seat in recent times. They don't even have regular drills. This is in sensitive locations like this, they are non-existent and non-present. And you know, 1 minute, why should we be quiet anymore, Samar? Why should we be quiet?
Exactly. What I want to counter is, as a new generation veteran, all these generals who are ranting right now, this should be done, that should be done, they should be advising the Northern Army commander right now on a phone call to go ahead and do something. I fail to understand that, you know, last year there was one JKP
Breaking
constable.
drills.
He was jailed for conspiring for an attack. And now, last month, when all the transfers were taking place of DGP, IG, SSP, this constable was released 1 mahina pehle, 1 month back. And you never know, he would have conspired for this attack again. The law and order situation is not correct.
I say take a chance.
The military has to have a stronger
I'm quite
hold.
clear. If we take too long and all that, you know, this is not going to work anymore.
Has to be done tonight.
General Bakshi, General KK wants to say something.
Now, if you will wait and have the same thing, that we will select our pace of choosing, that we are defeated in our response. It has to go. Army has got guts. Army has got power. Army has got everything.
Louder.
You can't. This is the policy. We can't have the, Homeland Security, Home Minister taking the situation. He is reviewing the situation. Today, there is in social media, one lieutenant general is cheering.
Pahalgam.
With Havaldar. We have gone to dogs.
No, I'm sorry, but I'm sorry, General KK. I'll tell you one thing. This too much कुछ ज़्यादा democracy हो गई हमारे देश में. कुछ ज़्यादा democracy हो रही है हमारे देश में. मैं आपको सीधी तरह से कह रहा हूं, ये इंजीनियर राशिद जैसे देशद्रोहियों को हमारे असेंबली में हम पैसे देके, टैक्स पेयर के पैसे देके ये फ्लाई इन फ्लाई आउट कर रहे हैं कश्मीर से और बोल रहे नोबडी कैन सप्रेस पीपल ऑफ जम्मू एंड कश्मीर. चिल्लाता है रिपब्लिक में कि अमृतपाल को बाहर कैसे किया जा रहा है, तो अब पता चलता है कि वो ड्रग डीलर है. But we are being soft to Amritpal, Engineer Rashid, all these kind of people in our country. We've not learned the lesson of what happened during Bhindranwale time. I'm saying tonight either we are a soft state or a hard state. There is no in-between state. Occasionally hard, sometimes soft.
What I am...
we have the Home Minister
Arnab,
reaching.
what I am stressing
No,
at
one
is
minute. I want to go to General Bakshi now. I want to go to others. Viewers, can I go across live? And I should be told by my input team that we have who live right now on Home Minister's landing along with the visuals, because I can't be directing my news desk sitting in the studio. You understand that? Now, General Bakshi.
Arnab,
it should be seen to be live.
Brother Tur, that I have been trying to get meetings with the high and mighty for the last few months, right? My fastest way to reach the army chief, to reach the Northern Army commander, for all three of us veterans, senior veterans, is via Arnab's channel. All right? Because I'm sure the BGSIW Northern Command, the MA to the chief will put these things up. All right? Now, Arnab, this attack has been timed with Vice President J.D. Vance's visit to India.
Yeah.
Just like the way previous attacks were timed with Bill Clinton's visits. Our Prime Minister is in Saudi Arabia, a very critically vital Muslim country. Right? And they are
Can I please? Trump came in first term. They carried out the rape, this riot in Delhi. That was orchestrated even during that time. Now JD Van visit. It hasn't got linkages, sir.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah. Go on, General GD.
I'll just finish, Arnab. KK, I'll just finish. 1 second. Right. Arnab, as I was saying, it has international ramifications. It has been deliberately planned to provoke, to insult, right? And if we don't hit back, I'm afraid in the Committee of Nations, our standing will come down, right? And hitting back does not mean tokenism. Hitting back does not mean...
I have videos coming in of an eyewitness video of the attack. 1 minute. I have an eyewitness video of the attack. I'm publishing this right now. Ladies and gentlemen, please stay with me. In 2 minutes, I will give you an eyewitness report of during the attack. I'm not going to edit things out. I want the people of this country to watch and to know. And I'm opening up lines with the first caller, Subranil from Kolkata. Subranil, quickly. And then I want the eyewitness videos really fast. Production team. Yes. Subranil.
So, hi, Arnab. My condolences to the families of the victims first, and may Ishwar give them the strength to fight this moment. But I would like to make 2 points here. Like, we cannot directly overlook the two-nation theory, especially after the recent disgraceful attack on the Hindus by the Pak Army General. The venom is still very much there, and we must deal it with our Hindu identity irrespective of the religion, as Veer Savarkar said. That is very important.
I'm with you. Right now, Subranil, I'm going to come back to you because I'm going to keep speaking till my production team gives me the eyewitness video, the first eyewitness account while the attack happened. I'm sure we can put some visuals out in the meantime. Take the graphics of the all lines open out so that there can be active direction happening from the PCR. Put the 2 windows on the side. Put more than 2 sets of visuals on screen. Divide the 2 screens. Keep changing and rotating the videos on 2 sets of your windows. Ladies and gentlemen, we need to do this fast. For God's sake, I need to have right now, right here, the eyewitness video out. Can I have it out? I do not have 30 seconds, Aditi. The production team must move much faster than this, because people must see what's going on. Nothing must be edited now. Do you agree with me, General KK? Let people see.
Absolutely.
Let people see what's going on.
Show this today.
And show this to Omar Abdullah, so he knows there was no JK police that time. The man should resign by now.
This is all compromised. Security of Jammu and Kashmir has been compromised. If they send a Havaldar, even a BSF is sending a Havaldar, and a lieutenant general is chairing that meeting. It's a shame for us.
I want people to understand. I want people of Kashmir, everyone to understand that the Muslim versus non-Muslim issue is one that has been silently planted. In fact, 4 days ago, Mirwais Omar Farooq alleged house arrest and took to Twitter to spin a Muslim versus non-Muslim issue out of this. So we need to be extremely careful. I want to play some eyewitness videos. Play it. Full frame. Full frame. That's one video. It's not clear. I need to see it full frame. Expanded. I can see a person waving. I can see a person waving, and then I'm seeing some.
यहाँ पर अटैक हुआ आतंकवादियों का, हम लोग बाल बचे हैं, मगर परमात्मा रक्षा करेगा। बुजुर्गों का आशीर्वाद, भगवान की कृपा से जरूर बचेंगे हम।
भगवान की कृपा है, हम किसी तरह से बाल बचे हैं. That was what the person said. This is an eyewitness account, ladies and gentlemen, that I'm putting out here. It's really scary. We are seeing these pictures tonight. These are our fellow Indians, ladies and gentlemen. They have gone there because we've been told that things are getting normal in Kashmir, but they are not. Right? Amit Shah has landed. Visuals of Amit Shah landing. He's in Kashmir. He's just landed. And he's being greeted by security force personnel. There's Omar Abdullah. And he's moving ahead. Zeenat is with us live. Zeenat. Zeenat is going to be reporting live. Very purposeful, very important visit of Amit Shah, who has just landed there in Srinagar. And he's going to go in for a quick security review right now. Across the country, people are extremely angry and upset. A lot of people calling in, viewers, and clearly an attempt being made to target tourists and to send a message out that terrorism is back. Zeenat is with us. Zeenat, Zeenat, what's the latest information that you have? Zeenat, from Pahalgam. Zeenat. Zeenat, can you hear me? Okay, audio drop. Can I have some faster direction, please, ladies and gentlemen? Thank you so much. Zeenat, you're there with us. Yes, Zeenat.
Hello?
Yes, Zeenat, you're live.
Yes, as far as the Amit Shah's visit to Kashmir Valley is concerned, it is coming at a time when the Pahalgam has witnessed a terror attack. Amit Shah is straight away driving to Raj Bhavan, where he will be meeting the security officials from all units. He will be briefed about it. There are reports that he will also be coming to Pahalgam in the morning. This is coming when the Kashmir is inching towards peace and tourism. Terrorists from the Pakistan have struck here. Some 8 terrorists in number, 4 had carried this drastic attack, indiscriminately firing upon the tourists, and 4 of them were also keeping an eye so that nobody approaches. The evacuation took a lot of time because of the inaccessible road. It said people have been evacuated on foot or on ponies. Local support was provided to them, to tourists, to evacuate. But meanwhile, we see the Pakistani terrorists chose the weekday because of the tourist rush, when on weekends we see number of locals. So it is the game plan of the Pakistan to get the headlines by striking the tourists in Pahalgam. We are seeing the security alert, but definitely all the security agencies need to pull their socks more to see that such incidents are not repeated again and again in the Kashmir Valley.
Before I go to the break, I'll play the video once again of the person who is seen there. I'm giving 5 seconds so that the production team without difficulty can play out the visuals, but I'll give them only 5 seconds. When you can see the person in the first video taking some tourist pictures, then you can hear some very loud shots of the gunshots. In the second video, you can hear him trying to navigate his way to safety. I'll play that and use that to go straight into a break. See you in a few minutes.
यहाँ पर अटैक हुआ है आतंकवादियों का, हम लोग बाल बचे हैं, मगर परमात्मा रक्षा करेगा। बुजुर्गों का आशीर्वाद, भगवान की कृपा से जरूर बचेंगे हम।
Time for a quick breather. Arnab will be right back with the debate.